Sherlock Holmes times Dracula. What if Sherlock Holmes investigated Count Dracula? Prologue. The impossible body. Of the many cases in which I was privileged to assist Mr. Sherlock Holmes, none placed so great a strain upon my reason as the affair of Count Dracula. I have delayed its publication for reasons that will soon become apparent. Holmes himself objected to any account being released while certain persons remained alive, and Inspector Lestrade refused to attach his name to a report which, in his own words, would make Scotland Yard appear either incompetent or insane. I therefore sealed my notes in a locked case. Now that the principal participants have passed beyond ordinary inquiry, and because recent reports from the continent have awakened fears I had hoped never to feel again, I believe silence would be the greater danger. The case began during a November fog. London had disappeared beneath it. From the windows of our rooms at 221B Baker Street, the street lamps resembled dull yellow stars suspended in smoke. The wheels of passing carriages could be heard long before their shapes emerged, and the footsteps of pedestrians seemed to belong to invisible men. Holmes sat beside the fire with his long fingers joined beneath his chin. He had spent most of the evening examining the ashes of several imported tobaccos. I was reading a medical journal when a violent knock sounded below. Mrs. Hudson entered a moment later. "Inspector Lestrade, Mr. Holmes." Lestrade appeared behind her, wet from the fog and considerably less composed than usual. "I need you at once, Holmes." Holmes did not rise. "Murder." Lestrade stared. "What makes you say that?" "You would send a constable for theft, a note for fraud, and nothing at all if you believed the matter within your own abilities. You have come personally after midnight. Therefore, either a murder has occurred or Scotland Yard has misplaced London Bridge." Lestrade removed his hat. "It is Sir Jasper Vale. The judge. Found dead in his study less than an hour ago." Holmes reached for his coat. "What is unusual about it?" Lestrade glanced toward me. "You had better see for yourself." Sir Jasper's residence stood in a private square near Westminster. Police lamps burned outside the entrance, their light swallowed by the fog. The dead man had been a respected judge for nearly 30 years. His judgments were celebrated for severity, though rumors had occasionally connected him with political influence and private financial arrangements. We were led upstairs. The study door had been forced from its hinges. An iron bolt still hung in place on the inner side. "The servant heard a cry at 10:30, Lestrade said. "He found the door locked and received no answer. 3 men broke it down." "And the windows?" "Fastened from within." "Chimney?" "Too narrow." "Secret passage?" "None that we have found." Sir Jasper sat upright behind his desk. His expression was not one of pain. It was the frozen astonishment of a man who had recognized his killer only when recognition could no longer save him. There was no blood upon his clothes. Indeed, there was almost no color in the body at all. I touched the skin of his wrist. It was cold and unnaturally pale. "Severe loss of blood," I said. Lestrade gestured impatiently. "Where is it?" I examined the body more closely. 2 small wounds marked the left side of the neck. They were neat, almost surgical, yet no instrument I knew would have produced them in precisely that form. "The carotid artery has not been opened," I said. "There should be bruising, torn tissue, or blood around the wound. There is none." Holmes moved around the room without approaching the body. He examined the windows, carpet, fireplace, curtains, and shelves. On the desk lay a silver coin. It was old, worn, and stamped with the image of a crowned warrior. Holmes lifted it with his handkerchief. "Wallachian," he said, 15th century. Lestrade frowned. "You recognize it?" I recognize the alphabet and the style. Exact identification will require reference. Near the window, Holmes knelt and collected a pinch of dark red soil. "Not English," he murmured. In the fireplace lay a small mound of gray ash. The fire itself had not been lit. Holmes smelled the ash, rubbed it between his fingers, and placed a sample in an envelope. At last he approached the body. He examined the wounds through his lens, then opened Sir Jasper's right hand. A card had been crushed in the dead man's fingers. The sentence upon it was written in a strong, angular hand. Lestrade looked at me. "What language?" "Romanian, I believe." Holmes read it aloud in English. "The law acquitted him, I did not." Lestrade swore softly. "So the killer admits it." "The killer announces it," Holmes corrected. "That is a different matter." He searched the desk and found a newspaper clipping concerning a trial held 4 years earlier. A young clerk had been charged with murdering his employer. Sir Jasper had dismissed crucial testimony, and the man had been acquitted. "What became of the accused?" I asked. "Disappeared," Lestrade said. "The murdered man's family always claimed Vale had been bribed." Holmes studied the clipping. "You believe revenge." "What else?" "A locked room, a bloodless corpse, foreign soil, medieval money, a public accusation, and wounds designed to suggest the teeth of an animal. It is too elaborate for revenge and too theatrical for concealment." "Then what is it?" Holmes looked toward the fog beyond the window. "An introduction." As we prepared to leave, I noticed something on the far side of the glass. A face, pale, narrow, and motionless. It watched us from outside the upper window. I shouted and crossed the room. The face vanished. Holmes threw open the window. Cold fog entered, but no balcony, ledge, or ladder stood beyond it. The wall descended sheer to the garden. "Someone was there," I insisted. Lestrade looked over my shoulder. 3 floors above the ground. "I saw him." Holmes examined the outer frame. His lens found a single black hair caught against the wood. He placed it in another envelope. "Did you recognize the face, Watson?" "No." "Old or young?" "I could not say. His skin was extraordinarily pale." "Expression?" "He appeared amused." Holmes closed the window. Lestrade gave an uneasy laugh. "What sort of man hangs outside a 3rd-floor window?" Holmes looked once more at Sir Jasper's bloodless body. "That, Lestrade, is the first intelligent question asked tonight." Chapter 1. The Man Without a Reflection. By breakfast, Holmes had covered our table with maps, chemical vessels, newspaper files, and 3 books concerning Eastern European history. He had identified the coin as belonging to the reign of Vlad III of Wallachia. The dark soil contained minerals uncommon in England, but consistent with certain regions of the Carpathian Mountains. The ash was composed of burned hawthorn and wild rose. The black hair from the window presented a greater mystery. "It resembles human hair," Holmes said, "but the surface is unusually resistant to chemical decay." "You believe the man I saw left it?" "I believe something possessing hair left it." "You doubt my observation?" "I doubt every observation, including my own, until it survives examination." The morning newspapers reported Sir Jasper's death without mentioning the condition of the body. Scotland Yard described it as a suspected poisoning. At 11, Lestrade returned. "There has been another." The second victim was Silas Vane, proprietor of several factories in the East End. He was found inside a private office with the door locked. Like Sir Jasper, he had lost nearly all his blood without staining the room. 2 wounds marked his neck. A Romanian card lay beside him. The courts counted money. I counted the dead. Vane's factories had suffered 3 fatal accidents in 6 years. Investigations found no criminal negligence, though witnesses later claimed that machinery had remained in service after repeated warnings. Holmes examined the office. There was red soil beneath the desk and hawthorn ash upon the windowsill. No ancient coin had been left. "The same killer," Lestrade said. "The same author," Holmes replied. "What difference does that make? One hand may write the script while another performs the act." Holmes questioned the night watchman, who remembered admitting no visitor. Yet shortly before the estimated time of death, Vane had ordered that no one disturb him. "Was he alone when he gave the order?" Holmes asked. "Yes." "Did you see him?" "No, I heard him through the door." "Did his voice sound normal?" The watchman hesitated. "Slow, perhaps, as though he were half asleep." Holmes examined the lock. No one entered after Vane secured the door. That does not prove no one entered before. Lestrade frowned. "You think the murderer hid inside?" A cupboard would not explain the blood, the escape, or Watson's man outside the judge's window. But the locked room itself is less impossible than it appears. Vane may have admitted the killer and locked the door afterward. Why would he do that? Because he was instructed to. Lestrade looked dissatisfied. "You mean hypnotism?" "I mean influence. We should not give an unexplained mechanism a theatrical name merely to feel that we have explained it." A third death followed 2 nights later. Colonel Abel Rudge had commanded troops overseas and returned to England with honors. Officially, he had died of heart failure in his bedroom. Privately, Lestrade informed us that his body bore the same wounds. The message beside him read, "Those without voices have borrowed mine." Holmes discovered sealed reports accusing Rudge of ordering executions without trial. The investigation had been abandoned because the witnesses were colonial subjects whose testimony was considered unreliable. The victims formed a pattern. They were not merely rich or powerful. Each had escaped legal punishment. "Our killer considers himself an executioner," I said. "More than that," Holmes replied, "in appellate court. 3 guilty men are dead. 3 men the killer believed guilty." "Do you doubt the accusations?" "I doubt any verdict from which evidence has been deliberately withheld." A list of foreign property purchases led us to Carfax, an abandoned abbey on the outskirts of London. It had been acquired by a Transylvanian nobleman named Count Dracula. The title awakened no recognition in me, though Holmes became interested in the unusual arrangements surrounding the purchase. The Count had paid in gold. He had ordered 50 wooden boxes delivered to the abbey. No servants had been seen entering the estate. No food was delivered. Lestrade wanted a warrant. Holmes advised patience. "If Count Dracula is our man, he wishes us to find him. The soil and coin were not errors." "Then why wait?" "Because a man who invites pursuit has prepared for the pursuer." That afternoon, a letter arrived at Baker Street. The paper was heavy and faintly scented with earth after rain. "Mr. Sherlock Holmes, as your inquiries will inevitably bring you to my door, I prefer that you enter as a guest rather than a trespasser. Count Dracula." Below the signature was an invitation to Carfax at midnight. "You cannot intend to go," I said. "On the contrary." "Then I am coming." Holmes folded the letter. "I assumed you would." The abbey stood behind a wall of dark trees. No lamp shone in its windows, but the iron gate opened before we touched it. A tall man waited beneath the ruined archway. He wore formal black clothes of an old-fashioned cut. His hair was dark, brushed away from a high forehead, and his face possessed the terrible pallor I remembered from Sir Jasper's window. His eyes rested upon me. "We have already seen one another, Doctor." I reached beneath my coat for my revolver. Holmes did not move. Count Dracula. The stranger bowed. Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, welcome. You were at Sir Jasper Vale's window, I said. Yes. 3 floors above the ground. A remarkable view. Holmes studied him. You admit your presence. I invited your investigation. It would be discourteous to deny the first clue. Dracula led us through the abbey. Though the exterior was ruined, several inner rooms had been restored. Candlelight illuminated old furniture, tapestries, and shelves of books in many languages. No mirror decorated the walls. In a drawing room, a silver tray held wine in 2 glasses. You will not join us? Holmes asked. I do not drink wine. Holmes lifted 1 glass but did not taste it. 3 men are dead. Many men are dead, Mr. Holmes. Sir Jasper Vale, Silas Vane, and Colonel Abel Rudge. Dracula sat opposite us. Their names are improved by being spoken together. Alone, each might appear respectable. You killed them, I said. The Count looked at me. I ended them. Holmes remained calm. Why distinguish between killing and ending? Killing may be impulsive. An ending is the conclusion of a story already written by its subject. You consider yourself an instrument of justice. I consider justice an instrument too, often left unused. Holmes placed the untouched wine aside. The law did not convict these men. The law was purchased by them. That does not grant you authority. Dracula smiled. Authority is merely power which has persuaded others to call it legitimate. He opened a folder containing documents related to the victims. There were witness statements, private letters, account books, and photographs. The evidence against them appeared overwhelming. Where did you obtain these? Holmes asked. I have advantages unavailable to Scotland Yard. Burglary, among others. Influence over the mind. Dracula's eyes brightened. You have inferred much from a watchman's voice. Holmes leaned back. You entered Vane's office before he locked the door. You instructed him to dismiss his guard and secure himself with you. After his death, you left by a method not available to an ordinary man. What method? That remains under investigation. The Count laughed softly. Most men confronted by impossibility abandon reason. You merely enlarge your definition of what is possible. I have seen no impossibility, only incomplete evidence. Dracula rose. A tall mirror stood hidden behind a curtain at the far end of the room. He drew the curtain aside. Holmes and I appeared in the glass. Dracula did not. My skin grew cold. The Count stood directly before it. The chair behind him was reflected. The candles were reflected. His body was absent. Holmes immediately crossed the room. He examined the mirror, frame, wall, and angle of the candles. Dracula watched him with amusement. No hidden glass, Holmes said. No projected image, no second room. Are you disappointed? Interested? You do not ask what I am. I ask what rules govern the effect. Dracula's smile widened. You may prove worthy of the invitation after all. A distant clock began striking 1. The Count's expression changed slightly. You should leave. Holmes looked toward the window. Why? Because the night is young and I have other business. Another execution. A test. Of whom? Dracula's gaze settled upon Holmes. Of you. The candles went out. I heard the rush of wings. When my match flared, the Count was gone. Above us, something enormous passed through the broken roof into the night. Holmes stood before the empty mirror, his face illuminated by the small flame. You saw it, I asked. I saw a moving form. It had wings. It possessed the appearance of wings. Holmes, the man, cast no reflection. That fact is not improved by repeating it. You still refuse to believe in the supernatural. He turned toward me. I refuse only to use a word where an investigation is required. Outside Carfax, we found a fresh card attached to our carriage. It bore a single sentence. The fourth man will die before you understand the first. Chapter 2. The Science of the Impossible. The fourth intended victim was not named. For 3 days, Holmes barely slept. He constructed tables linking judges, industrialists, military officers, financiers, physicians, and politicians accused of serious crimes but never convicted. The possible targets numbered in the hundreds. The Count selects symbolic cases, Holmes said. Vale represented corrupted law, Vane corrupted wealth, and Rudge corrupted military authority. Then the fourth may represent religion, medicine, or government. Precisely, a field broad enough to be useless. Lestrade assigned officers to several prominent men who had recently received threats. Holmes dismissed that approach. Dracula wishes to prove the law incapable of preventing him. Guarding the obvious candidates serves his design. I had begun using the Count's name without hesitation, though part of me still expected to wake from the entire affair. Holmes continued examining the black hair and red soil. The hair reacted strangely to light. Under direct sunlight, its outer layer cracked and turned gray. When returned to darkness, no recovery occurred. The soil contained traces of human remains centuries old. As for the wounds, I found an anticoagulant substance that prevented clotting without causing surrounding inflammation. It resembles the saliva of certain blood-feeding animals, I said. Then Count Dracula may possess a comparable biological mechanism. You speak of him as though he were a rare species. Every living organism belongs to some category, even if the category contains only one specimen. And if he is dead, then our definition of living is inadequate. A telegram arrived from Amsterdam. Holmes read it and handed it to me. Have studied your description. Do not confront Count alone. Arriving tonight. Keep windows closed after sunset. Abraham Van Helsing. Professor Van Helsing arrived at Baker Street carrying 2 cases, several books, a bundle of wild roses, garlic flowers, wooden stakes, and a small silver crucifix. He was a broad, energetic man with sharp eyes and an accent strengthened by emotion. You have met him, he said after introductions. We have, I answered. And still you live, then he wishes something. His purpose appears judicial, Holmes said. Van Helsing struck the table with his palm. His purpose appears whatever shape brings him near his prey. He was prince, warrior, scholar, seducer, plague. Now he plays judge. You know him personally. I have followed the evidence of him across many years. Holmes gestured toward the scientific instruments. Then we shall begin with evidence rather than legend. Van Helsing appeared offended, then pleased. Yes, good. Test all. Believe nothing because old book says it, but do not reject because old book knew before new science. Together, they converted Baker Street into a laboratory. Van Helsing supplied dried blood believed to have come from one of Dracula's former victims. Under the microscope, the cells displayed signs unlike any ordinary decomposition. They were dead by every medical definition, yet retained structural activity when exposed to fresh blood. Holmes placed Dracula's black hair beneath concentrated sunlight. It decayed rapidly. Photochemical sensitivity, he said. Van Helsing shook his head. Sun is symbol also. A symbol cannot produce heat damage. A symbol may have physical expression. Holmes tested garlic extract, silver nitrate, hawthorn, wild rose, and consecrated material. Some had no effect. Others produced measurable reactions in the samples. Not every tradition is accurate, Holmes concluded, but several appear to record genuine observations distorted through repetition. Exactly, Van Helsing exclaimed. Superstition is sometimes science with memory damaged. We examined the rule that a vampire could not enter a private residence without invitation. Holmes refused to accept it without experiment. At sunset, he placed a sample of Dracula's hair outside our threshold. Van Helsing mixed it with a drop of blood and spoke words from an old ritual. Nothing occurred. A disappointing demonstration, Holmes said. You test ocean with teaspoon. At 10, Mrs. Hudson entered carrying a card. A foreign gentleman wishes to see you. Van Helsing seized the crucifix. Holmes held up a hand. Has he entered the house? No, sir. He is standing on the pavement. We went to the window. Dracula stood beneath the street lamp. Though the fog moved around him, his coat and hair remained perfectly still. Holmes opened the window. You possess confidence to visit the home of your investigator. I possess manners sufficient to wait for invitation. Why not enter as mist, animal, or shadow? Because this is your dwelling, and the boundary prevents you. Dracula looked toward the doorway below. It recognizes the will of those who belong within. An energetic field influenced by human intention, Holmes murmured. Van Helsing stared at him. You make sacred protection sound like electrical fence. Description does not diminish effectiveness. Dracula called upward. You have brought the Dutchman. Professor Van Helsing has brought himself. He has chased my shadow across half of Europe and mistaken persistence for victory. Van Helsing leaned from the window. I have seen your kind destroyed. My kind. Dracula smiled. Professor, after all these years, you still believe you understand what I am. Holmes placed one hand on the sill. Who is the fourth victim? You have overlooked him. Give me a reason to continue playing. Because if you fail, a man you once declared innocent will die. Holmes became still. Dracula walked away and disappeared into the fog. We searched Holmes's records throughout the night. There were several men he had cleared of crimes, but only one fit Dracula's symbolic sequence. Dr. Elias Morton, a charitable physician accused 5 years earlier of setting fire to a lodging house. 7 people had died. Holmes had proved that the fire began in a locked storage room while Morton was attending a patient elsewhere. The police released him. Morton now directed a free clinic in Whitechapel. We reached the clinic before dawn. The front door was open. Inside, patients and nurses slept in their chairs as though drugged. No amount of shaking woke them. We found Morton in the operating room. Dracula stood behind him. The Count's eyes burned red. Morton's face was calm and empty. 2 old surgical restraints held his arms. You are late, Dracula said. Holmes raised a revolver loaded with Van Helsing's silver ammunition. Step away. Ask your innocent doctor what was kept in the storage room. Holmes looked at Morton. Answer him. Morton's lips moved. Bodies. What bodies? Those no one would claim. I examined him. He was conscious but unable to resist the Count's influence. Dracula opened a cabinet containing ledgers. Morton had conducted illegal anatomical experiments upon the bodies of deceased paupers. The fire had destroyed the evidence and killed witnesses who discovered his work. You proved he did not light the match, Dracula said. You did not ask who arranged for it to be struck. Holmes opened the ledgers. The handwriting was Morton S. You ordered an attendant to burn the room, Holmes said. Morton whispered, The research would have saved lives. 7 lives were lost. They were already dying. Dracula's hand settled upon Morton's shoulder. The 4th corruption, medicine without humanity. Holmes aimed at the Count's heart. If you kill him, your argument ends. Why? Because you claim superiority to human courts, yet you deny the accused any opportunity to answer evidence or challenge his accuser. The ledgers answer. Then give them to the police, so that his wealth, reputation, and useful friendships may protect him. Perhaps. Dracula's expression hardened. You accept that? I accept the risk because justice without the possibility of correction is merely murder wearing ceremonial robes. Morton suddenly screamed. Dracula bent toward his neck. Holmes fired. The silver bullet struck Dracula's shoulder. The Count recoiled. Smoke rose from the wound. Van Helsing threw wild roses across the doorway. Dracula turned into a black, shifting shape, but he could not cross the flowers. For one instant, he appeared trapped. Then every window shattered. A swarm of rats poured into the room. Nurses screamed as they awakened. In the confusion, the Count dissolved into mist and escaped through the broken glass. Morton survived. Lestrade arrested him after examining the ledgers. As we returned to Baker Street, I expected Holmes to regard the rescue as a victory. Instead, he remained silent. Dracula chose Morton because you cleared him, I said. Yes. He wanted you to discover your mistake. Yes. You could not have known about the experiments. I could have known more than I did. You proved he was innocent of directly setting the fire. And I allowed the brilliance of that deduction to satisfy me. Dracula selected well. Van Helsing looked sharply at him. That is how he enters, not through door, through doubt. Holmes said nothing. When we reached Baker Street, a small glass vial waited on his desk. It contained dark red blood. Beneath it lay a message. You and I seek the same truth. I merely possess the courage to act upon it. Chapter 3. The Count's Invitation. Holmes kept the blood. Van Helsing demanded that it be burned. A sample is evidence, Holmes said. It is part of him. Then it is unusually valuable evidence. It may call to him. It may call him to us. He cannot enter. Van Helsing pointed toward Holmes's head. Door is not always wood. Holmes sealed the vial inside a silver-lined box. For 2 days, he experimented upon minute samples. Dracula's blood reacted to human blood with astonishing aggression, but it did not merely consume it. The cells reorganized what they touched. In a dead mouse, 1 drop caused temporary muscular movement. In living tissue, it accelerated healing, then produced fever, aversion to light, and violent changes in appetite. This is not immortality, I said. No, Holmes replied. It is continuous reconstruction. At what cost? The original organism ceases to remain entirely original. Van Helsing nodded. To become vampire is not to live forever as yourself. It is to let hunger rebuild you in its own image. Holmes watched the blood beneath his microscope. Yet memory persists. Memory can persist in madman, ghost, dream. It does not prove soul unchanged. That night Holmes dreamed. He would not admit it, but I heard him speaking from the sitting room. When I entered, he stood beside the locked silver box. His eyes were open. His hand rested upon the key. Holmes. He turned. For an instant, he did not recognize me. Then he removed his hand. The blood induces a connection. You must destroy it. Not yet. It is influencing you. Then the phenomenon should be studied, while I remain capable of observing it. You cannot observe your own corruption with scientific detachment. Every physician who studies fatigue must become tired. Fatigue does not study him in return. The next morning, another invitation arrived. Dracula requested Holmes's presence at Carfax and promised that no life would be taken before dawn. Holmes agreed to go alone. I refused to permit it. You are not my keeper, Watson. No, I am your doctor and friend. Both positions have limits. So does your judgment. He looked at me coldly. The expression brought back the distant man I had first met at St. Bartholomew's Hospital, a mind seeking problems without acknowledging the emotional world around them. Then his face softened. You are right. Van Helsing remained in Baker Street to prepare defenses. Holmes and I traveled to Carfax shortly before midnight. This time, lamps illuminated the Abbey. A long dining table had been arranged beneath the broken arches. No food was present. At the far end stood a chessboard. Dracula waited beside it. Dr. Watson, he said, your loyalty is predictable. So is your vanity. The Count smiled. You have improved in Mr. Holmes's company. Holmes sat opposite Dracula. The pieces were already positioned midway through a game. You have reconstructed the match I played against Professor Moriarty at the Diogenes Club, Holmes said. I reconstructed the final position from your account. That account was never published. Published knowledge is a small fraction of what may be learned. Dracula moved the Black Queen. Holmes answered with a knight. They spoke while playing. The Count had collected records of crimes across Europe for centuries. His library contained confessions, letters, government orders, and private documents proving atrocities that history had forgotten or deliberately concealed. He showed us the names of men Holmes had investigated, but never brought to justice. Some had fled. Some had purchased witnesses. Some had been protected by political interests. Your intelligence identifies guilt, Dracula said. Then you surrender the guilty to institutions inferior to you. I present evidence to men who lose it, misunderstand it, or sell it. The alternative is one person becoming investigator, judge, and executioner. If that person cannot be deceived, all minds can be deceived. Can yours? Yes. The answer appeared to disappoint Dracula. You pretend humility. I acknowledge evidence. Morton proved the fallibility of my conclusions. Morton proved you abandoned the investigation too early. That is not a failure of reason. It is a failure of time. Dracula moved his bishop. What if time no longer limited you? Holmes studied the board. No mind remains sharp forever. Human minds decay because their bodies decay. And yours has not. The Count's eyes narrowed. I remember battles fought before your language took its present form. Memory is not judgment. I have watched nations repeat the same crimes under different flags. I have learned patterns unavailable to mortal men. Yet you still prefer dramatic messages and medieval coins. A low sound emerged from Dracula. It might have been laughter. You believe immortality would make me resemble you, Holmes continued. I suspect it would make me more intensely myself until correction became impossible. You fear power. I fear untested certainty. Dracula leaned forward. No, Mr. Holmes, you fear that you want what I offer. The words hung in the ruined hall. You need not sleep. You need not age. No case need remain unfinished because death intervenes. Imagine London in a century. Imagine the crimes concealed by technologies not yet invented. You could be there to understand them. Holmes's face remained unreadable. Dracula continued. Watson will grow old. Lestrade will be replaced by another competent fool. Your brother will die. Every mind capable of conversation will leave you. I felt a chill, unrelated to the night. You offer companionship, Holmes asked. I offer purpose without an ending. And your price? 1 drop of blood freely accepted. Dracula extended his hand. A red line appeared across his palm. Blood gathered without falling. Holmes looked at it. I drew my revolver. If you touch him. Be calm, Doctor. Choice obtained through force has no value. Holmes moved a white pawn. Jack. Dracula looked at the board. During the conversation, Holmes had constructed a trap. The Count's king was enclosed by pieces he had considered unimportant. Dracula studied the position for several seconds. Then he smiled. You sacrifice the queen. When necessary. Dracula moved his king. Holmes shook his head. There is no legal square. The Count swept the pieces aside. A board limits the king only because the king agrees to its rules. Then it is not chess. Precisely. Dracula placed a small vial of his blood before Holmes. Take it, study it. When you understand what it offers, come to me willingly. Holmes accepted the vial without drinking. The Count looked at me. You believe yourself his protection. I have never made that claim. You are the chain tying him to ordinary humanity. If so, I am content to be useful. Chains break. Dracula stepped closer. Holmes raised the silver-lined box containing the earlier sample. You need this returned. The Count stopped. It is mine. You allowed me to possess it. I allowed you to hear me. Through the blood. Yes. And you hear something in return. For the first time, Dracula's confidence shifted. Holmes had deliberately exposed himself to the psychic connection in order to test whether it operated in both directions. You have seen my thoughts, the Count asked. Fragments, earth, stone corridors, a chapel, 50 boxes, one fear repeated beneath several names. Dracula's face became terrible. The air changed, candles bent toward him. What fear? I asked. Holmes kept his eyes upon the Count. That immortality has not made him less alone. Dracula struck the table. The wood broke in two. A force lifted me from my feet and threw me against a pillar. My revolver vanished into the darkness. Holmes did not move. You wish to tempt me through isolation, he said. Therefore isolation must be your own wound. Dracula seized him by the throat. You mistake observation for power. And you mistake power for victory. A beam of moonlight crossed the floor. Dracula released him. The violence had passed as quickly as it came. You may leave, he said. Holmes adjusted his collar. Your promise protected us until dawn. My interest protects you longer. Outside the Abbey, I turned upon Holmes. You knew the blood allowed him into your mind. I suspected it. And you said nothing. If I had warned you, your behavior at Carfax would have alerted him. My behavior. Your concern is rarely subtle. I was too angry to answer. Holmes stopped beside the carriage. I am sorry, Watson. The apology was so uncommon that it disarmed me. You cannot defeat him by becoming secretive in the same manner. I know. Do you? Holmes looked back at the Abbey. He intends to separate me from every human attachment and call the result freedom. Then do not assist him. Before we entered the carriage, something white moved among the trees. We found a card fixed to the trunk with a black pin. Only one name was written upon it. Dr. John Watson. Chapter 4. The Death of Dr. Watson. Holmes did not permit me to leave Baker Street alone. I protested that such caution rewarded Dracula's threat. Holmes replied that courage did not require cooperation with an enemy's plan. Van Helsing surrounded the windows with wild roses and placed consecrated wafers at every entrance. Holmes added wires, bells, chemical alarms, and photographic plates. Faith in mechanics, I observed. An enemy with several possible modes of entry deserves several modes of exclusion. Lestrade assigned 2 plainclothes officers to the street. He did not know the full truth, but he understood that the foreign count was dangerous. For 4 nights, nothing occurred. On the 5th, a message arrived from my former regiment. A soldier named Corporal Henry Wilkes, whom I had treated in Afghanistan, had been admitted to a London hospital with severe fever. He had repeatedly asked for me. Holmes examined the message. The handwriting belongs to a hospital clerk. The paper and messenger are genuine. You still believe it a trap? I believe Dracula understands which obligations you will not ignore. Then come with me. I cannot. Lestrade has located 3 of the Count's boxes. They are being moved tonight. Van Helsing volunteered to accompany me. At the hospital, we found Wilkes delirious but alive. He had not sent for me. Indeed, he had not spoken my name. The ward doors closed behind us. Every lamp went out. Van Helsing shouted a warning. A figure in a nurse's uniform appeared at the far end of the corridor. Her face was pale, and her eyes reflected red. She moved toward us with unnatural speed. Van Helsing raised his crucifix. The woman recoiled, but another shape struck him from behind. I fired twice. The bullets did nothing. Cold hands seized my arms. A sweet, decaying scent filled my senses. The last thing I heard was Dracula's voice. "Sleep, doctor." I awakened inside a ruined church. My wrists had been tied to the arms of an old wooden chair. Rain entered through the broken roof. Candles burned around the altar, though no hand had lit them. Dracula stood before a stained glass window. You used a sick man to lure me. No harm came to him. That does not make the act honorable. I abandoned honor before your ancestors learned the word. Then do not speak of justice. He looked at me with mild interest. You have identified the contradiction more quickly than many judges. Holmes will find me. That is the purpose. What do you want from him? What every great mind wants, whether it admits it or not, sufficient time to prove itself correct. You do not understand him. I understand the coldness he mistakes for discipline. I understand the boredom that approaches despair when no problem occupies him. I understand what it is to stand apart from ordinary men and call the distance superiority. Holmes returns to people, you consume them. For now, Dracula approached. His eyes seemed to expand until the church disappeared around them. I saw Baker Street empty. I saw myself old and weak, unable to follow Holmes on another case. I saw him standing beside my grave with no expression upon his face. Then decades passed. Holmes remained young. London changed around him. Motorcars replaced carriages. Towers of glass rose beyond the Thames. Wars came and went. Holmes solved crimes for generations of policemen and watched each companion die. At last, he stood beside Dracula beneath a red moon. The vision broke. You offer him an eternity of loss, I said. I offer him adaptation. You offer him your loneliness and pretend it is a throne. Dracula's face hardened. You have learned his language, and you have learned nothing from his. A door opened behind the altar. Holmes entered alone. His coat was wet, and his face was unusually pale. Dracula smiled. You followed more quickly than expected. You intended the hospital servant to remember the smell of wet limestone. The mud on the false nurse contained fragments of medieval glass. Only 3 abandoned churches within 7 miles have both an exposed crypt and surviving stained windows. This was the closest to Carfax. Reason remains impressive, even when directed toward predictable affection. Holmes looked at me. "Are you injured?" "Not yet." Dracula moved behind my chair. "He will be." Holmes held up the vial of blood. "You want this?" "I want your decision." "You threatened Watson to obtain it." "I threatened the obstacle." Dracula's fingernail opened a small wound in my neck. Pain burned through me. He did not drink. Instead, he allowed one dark drop of fluid from his own hand to touch the wound. Cold spread through my veins. My heart began beating violently. "What have you done?" Holmes asked. "A seed, not a transformation. It will stop his heart before dawn. My blood may complete the change and preserve him." "You expect me to choose vampirism for him? Or watch him die?" Holmes crossed toward me. Dracula raised one hand. An invisible force stopped him. "You may save him," the Count said. "Give him the vial." "No," I managed. My breath had become difficult. Holmes's eyes remained on mine. "Watson, I would rather die as your friend than live forever as your excuse." Dracula laughed softly. How noble mortality becomes when death is still theoretical. Holmes lowered the vial. "What are the symptoms, Watson?" "Rapid pulse, muscular weakness, cold in the extremities, difficulty breathing." "Vision?" "Blurred." "Pain at the wound?" "Burning." Holmes looked at Dracula. "You claim your blood is killing him. It is preparing him." "No. The sample produces fever and heightened muscular activity before photochemical sensitivity develops. Watson's symptoms are neurological." Dracula's smile diminished. Holmes continued. "You introduced another substance with the wound, a plant alkaloid, probably derived from the aconite grown at Carfax. Does the distinction comfort you?" "It provides treatment." Holmes threw the blood vial into the candles. Dracula moved instinctively toward it. At the same moment, Holmes crossed the church and overturned my chair. We fell behind the stone altar. A bullet passed over us. Lestrade and 3 officers entered through the side doors. Van Helsing appeared from the crypt with a crucifix and wild roses. The Count had expected Holmes alone. Holmes cut my bonds and opened his medical case. "You came prepared," I whispered. "I know you." He administered a cardiac stimulant and an antidotal mixture Van Helsing had prepared for several possible poisons. The effect was not immediate. My heart stumbled. The church faded. I heard Holmes calling my name. For a few seconds, perhaps longer, I perceived nothing. Then pain returned with a force that made me gasp. Holmes's hand was beneath my head. "You are not permitted to publish this as your death," he said. "I shall call it a temporary error." Across the church, Dracula fought Van Helsing and the officers. Bullets passed through mist. One officer was thrown against a pew. Wild roses prevented the Count from reaching the western door, but he moved upward along the wall like a shadow. The stained glass window exploded outward. Dracula vanished into the rain. Lestrade stared after him. "I shot him." 3 times, Holmes said. "He was on the wall." "Yes." "Men do not do that." "No." Lestrade looked at Holmes with desperate expectation. Holmes offered no comforting explanation. Van Helsing examined my wound. "The Count's blood did touch you. Will I chain?" "Not from one drop not completed, but dreams may come. He may find your mind more easily." Holmes's expression became grim. This was not merely an attempt to transform Watson. "What else?" I asked. He wanted to observe whether I would abandon reason when a friend's life was threatened. Dracula had failed, yet the test had revealed something Holmes disliked. He had come close to giving me the blood. I had seen it in his face. On our return to Baker Street, Holmes burned every remaining sample. Or so I believed. The following morning, the newspapers reported my death. Holmes himself had arranged the notice. Dr. John H. W. Tissoen dies after attack by unknown assailant. I stared at him across the breakfast table. You might have consulted the deceased. Dracula's connection allowed him to sense your life while his blood remained active. Van Helsing has neutralized it. If the newspapers confirm your death and you remain inside the protected house, the Count may believe the experiment killed you. And what will that accomplish? He expects grief to isolate me. We shall provide him with the result he desires. You intend to pretend that my death persuaded you. Holmes picked up his violin. I intend to let him believe the chain has broken. For 3 days, I remained hidden in Mrs. Hudson's upper room. Holmes dismissed visitors, refused food, and allowed Lestrade to report that he had become dangerously withdrawn. On the 4th night, a black carriage stopped outside Baker Street. No one emerged. A box was left on the pavement. Inside was a dark red rose and a message. You have seen the weakness of mortal attachment. Come to Carfax before dawn. Eternity waits. Holmes read the note and smiled without pleasure. He believes he has one. Van Helsing studied him. Then tonight he becomes most dangerous. No, Holmes replied. Tonight he becomes predictable. Chapter 5. The final deduction. Before Holmes went to Carfax, he explained the first murder. Sir Jasper Vale had not been killed because he accepted a bribe. The judge had dismissed the case because the prosecution's principal witness was unreliable. Private letters found later suggested Vale had actually resisted political pressure to convict an innocent man. The money discovered in his account came from the sale of family land, not corruption. Dracula's evidence against him had been false. The Count believed Vale responsible for releasing a murderer, Holmes said, but the acquitted clerk was innocent. The true killer was Vale's secretary, Thomas Gresham. Lestrade frowned. Gresham provided the papers accusing the judge. Yes, Dracula accepted documents from a man whose guilt those documents concealed. Why would the Count believe him? Because the story confirmed what he already believed, that human law is always corrupt and that only his judgment is reliable. Holmes placed Gresham's forged accounts beside authentic samples. The differences were minute but conclusive. Dracula's first victim had been innocent. That is what we use against him, I asked. It will not produce remorse, Holmes said. It will produce uncertainty. Is uncertainty enough? For a mind built upon absolute superiority, it is a structural weakness. The rest of the plan concerned Dracula's boxes. 47 had already been located and purified by Van Helsing. The final 3 lay beneath Carfax. Without his native soil, Dracula could not recover fully or remain in England. Holmes had allowed the Count to believe the boxes remained undiscovered. While Holmes entered the Abbey, Van Helsing, Lestrade, and I would destroy them. You are still recovering, Holmes told me. I have recently returned from death. A cellar presents little concern. You are not to confront the Count. That instruction would carry more weight if you intended to follow it. Shortly before 4 in the morning, Holmes entered Carfax alone. Dracula waited in the great hall. You came, the Count said. Holmes's face appeared empty of feeling. Watson is dead. Yes. You caused it. I revealed what attachment costs. Holmes removed his hat. I have considered your offer. Dracula approached. Without Watson at his side, Holmes seemed smaller, not in intellect but in humanity. The Count mistook the absence for emptiness. "You feel the silence already," Dracula said. "The chair across from you will remain unoccupied. His books will gather dust. In 10 years, few will speak his name. In 50, no one. Memory is an unreliable form of immortality." "Then choose the reliable form." Dracula opened his wrist. Blood appeared. "Drink, and no case will end before you solve it. No criminal will escape because your body fails. No friend will weaken your judgment." Holmes looked at the blood. "Before I decide, I require an answer." "Ask." "Why did you kill Sir Jasper Vale?" "Because he sold justice." "No." Dracula's expression altered. Holmes placed copies of the evidence upon a stone table. Vale resisted a conspiracy to condemn an innocent clerk. The payments in his account were legitimate. Gresham forged the letters you relied upon. False. Compare the formation of the capital G. Gresham concealed his habits in the principal text, but repeated them in the numerical notes. The ink was manufactured 2 years after the date on the document. Dracula did not examine the papers. You expect a detail of penmanship to absolve a lifetime of corruption. I expect evidence to alter a conclusion. I knew Vale's thoughts. You entered his mind after deciding his guilt. You found fear and interpreted it as confession. He feared me because he knew what he had done. He feared death. Dracula's eyes burned red. Gresham confessed after Lestrade confronted him. Holmes continued. Vale's greatest error was not corruption. It was failing to discover the man beside him. The Count swept the papers from the table. One mistake does not invalidate the justice of the others. One innocent man murdered is enough. Human courts kill innocents. And you claim to be superior to them. Dracula's face changed. For the first time, Holmes saw not an immortal judge, but an ancient ruler confronted by contradiction. You sought no trial, Holmes said. You allowed no defense. You selected evidence that confirmed your conclusion and called certainty wisdom. I have judged kings. You have devoured them. I have watched nations become graves and learned nothing of humility. Dracula moved with terrible speed. Holmes raised a mirror. The Count stopped before his own absence. You showed me this trick during our first meeting, Holmes said. You believed it demonstrated that you stand beyond nature. I see something different. Dracula struck the mirror, shattering it. You cannot bear examination, Holmes continued. Not because you cast no reflection, but because no answer may exist outside yourself. Beneath the abbey, Van Helsing and I entered the cellar. 3 boxes rested inside an iron enclosure. Each contained dark Transylvanian soil. Lestrade's men forced the gate. We placed consecrated wafers in the first 2 boxes. The soil turned gray and dry. As Van Helsing approached the third, the cellar walls shook. Rats poured from cracks. Lestrade's officers retreated, but the inspector held his lamp high. I have endured Scotland Yard committees, he said. This is merely less civilized. We reached the final box. A black shape fell from the ceiling. It was one of Dracula's transformed servants, the woman from the hospital. Her face retained traces of humanity, but hunger had distorted them. Van Helsing held up the crucifix. She recoiled. I opened the curtains, covering a narrow eastern window. The first line of dawn entered. The woman screamed and fled into the deeper tunnels. Van Helsing placed the wafer in the final box. The earth became ordinary dust. Above us, Dracula staggered. His connection to the soil had been broken. Holmes heard the bells we had arranged in the cellar. The final box was gone. You did not come alone, Dracula said. No. Watson lives. Yes. Rage crossed the Count's face. You lied. I provided evidence you were eager to interpret incorrectly. You are no different from me. There is a difference. Watson consented to the deception. Sir Jasper did not consent to his execution. Dracula seized Holmes by the throat and lifted him from the floor. The eastern sky brightened through the broken arches. You believe the sun makes you victorious. No. You believe the Dutchman's rituals make you powerful. No. Then what do you possess? Holmes struggled to speak. An alternative. I entered the hall with Van Helsing and Lestrade. Every western exit had been sealed with wild roses and consecrated material. The only open path led east, where dawn approached. Holmes pointed toward it. Leave London. Dracula threw him against a pillar. Holmes fell but remained conscious. Your native earth is lost, he said. Your hiding places are known. By full daylight, Carfax will provide no refuge. Van Helsing raised a wooden stake. End him now. Holmes stopped him. No. Van Helsing stared. This is chance we may never have again. He must choose. Dracula looked toward the growing light. Holmes stood painfully. You offered your victims no appeal. I offer you one. Leave England and end these executions, or remain and face the dawn. You grant mercy so that you may call yourself better. No, I grant a choice because certainty without choice was the flaw in your justice. The first ray of sunlight crossed the abbey floor. Dracula's skin began to smoke. He retreated. Van Helsing moved forward, but Holmes again blocked him. The Count transformed. His body became mist, then bats, then a towering black wolf. Each form failed to pass the protected doors. Sunlight widened. At last, Dracula resumed human shape. His face was no longer amused. It carried exhaustion accumulated across centuries. You think one false judgment makes me human? No, Holmes said. It proves you never ceased to be. Dracula stared at him. And if I return, then I shall know where your reasoning failed. You will age. Yes. Watson will die. Yes. Your mind will vanish. Yes. Does that not terrify you? Holmes glanced at me. An ending does not make a life meaningless. It makes selection necessary. The Count's expression suggested that the answer offended him more than any threat. A second ray of sunlight struck his face. With a sound like distant thunder, Dracula became a column of black mist. He rushed upward through the broken roof and crossed the remaining shadows beyond the abbey. He fled east, away from London. Carfax fell silent. Lestrade lowered his revolver. Did we win? Holmes looked at the empty sky. We interrupted him. That is not what I asked. It is the only answer available. We searched the abbey after sunrise. In the library, we found documents proving the guilt of Vane, Rudge, Morton, and dozens of others. We also found records of people Dracula had considered and rejected as targets. Beside Holmes's name was a long entry. The final sentence read, "He lacks only the courage to become what he already is." Holmes read it without expression. I took the page. He was wrong. Was he? Yes. You saw how close I came to using the blood. To save me. Motive does not guarantee wisdom. No, but you tested his claim instead of accepting it. You allowed others to correct you. You gave him the choice he denied his victims. Holmes looked toward the morning sky. Do not make a saint of me, Watson. It would be poor science and worse literature. I laughed. For the first time since the case began, he smiled. Epilogue. The case that could not be published. Scotland Yard recorded the affair as a series of murders committed by a foreign nobleman using an unidentified chemical method. Dracula's name did not appear in the official report. Lestrade objected to the omission until Holmes asked how he intended to describe the suspect's escape. "I shall say he fled across the roof." "As a man," Lestrade considered. "The report may remain general." Dr. Elias Morton stood trial for conspiracy, unlawful experimentation, and responsibility for the Whitechapel fire. The evidence recovered from his clinic proved sufficient. Silas Vane's company paid compensation to the families of workers killed by his negligence. Colonel Rudge's records were sent to the government and quietly sealed. Thomas Gresham confessed to murder and forgery. Sir Jasper Vale's name was publicly cleared, though few newspapers gave the correction the prominence they had given the original accusation. "Truth often arrives after public interest has departed," Holmes observed. Van Helsing returned to Amsterdam. Before leaving, he warned us that Dracula had been driven from London, not destroyed. "He will remember humiliation longer than injury. Then his memory may finally serve a useful purpose," Holmes said. For several weeks, Baker Street returned to normal. Holmes investigated a missing naval engineer. I resumed my medical practice. Mrs. Hudson complained that the wild roses around the windows had damaged the paint. Yet some nights, I awakened from dreams of a red moon and stone corridors. Van Helsing assured me that the trace of Dracula's blood would weaken with time. Holmes watched me more closely than he admitted. One evening, a small parcel arrived without a return address. Inside was a black chess king. A card lay beneath it. "You have won one night, Mr. Holmes. Eternity contains many more." I handed the card to Holmes. "He will return." "Undoubtedly." "And you appear pleased." A predictable opponent is preferable to an unknown one. Immortality offers him considerable time to change his method. Time does not guarantee change, Watson. Sometimes it merely allows habit to harden. Holmes placed the Black King on the mantelpiece. Several months later, I discovered that the silver-lined box used to contain Dracula's blood was empty. I had seen Holmes burn the samples after my abduction, but the interior of the box bore a fresh red stain. "Holmes," I said, "where is the final vial?" He continued playing his violin. "What vial?" "The sample from Carfax." "You assume one remained." "I know you. That claim has caused you several difficulties." "Did you destroy it?" Holmes lowered the bell. The fire reflected in his gray eyes. "A substance capable of preserving tissue, accelerating healing, transmitting memory, and altering the structure of living cells may contain knowledge of extraordinary medical value. It may also contain Dracula." "Yes." "Then answer me." He looked toward the Black King on the mantelpiece. "If I destroyed it, you would sleep more easily. If I preserved it, you would watch me more carefully." "That is not an answer." "No." "Where is it?" Holmes resumed playing. "I never found the vial. Perhaps he destroyed it after completing his experiments. Perhaps Van Helsing secretly removed it. Perhaps Dracula recovered it during some night when even Holmes failed to observe him. There is one final possibility. Holmes may have hidden it against a future in which its danger was outweighed by its use. That possibility has troubled me more than the others. For Dracula's greatest temptation was never immortality itself. It was the belief that an exceptional mind might safely possess a power too dangerous for ordinary men. Holmes defeated that argument at Carfax. Whether he defeated it forever, I cannot say. The Black King remained above our fireplace for the rest of our years at Baker Street. Whenever a visitor asked about it, Holmes described it as a souvenir from an unfinished game. Only I understood what he meant. Somewhere beyond England, an immortal enemy waited for another night. And in Baker Street, the world's greatest detective waited for the case to begin again.